Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in strong support of the Paycheck Fairness Act to protect the right of all Americans to equal pay for equal work. I want to begin by thanking my colleague, Representative DeLauro, for introducing this bill, and Chairman Miller for steering it through committee and onto the floor. It is long overdue. After years of neglect under the former majority, this House has boldly taken on the challenge of trying to solve long-standing economic problems so that hardworking families can really achieve the American dream instead of just dreaming about the American dream. Women across America are still only paid 77% of what men are paid. Does this mean that women are only 77% as valuable as their male counterparts? Certainly not. It means there are, unfortunately, still lingering remnants of an earlier time in our history when women didn't have the same rights as men. Though we have made great strides towards fair and equal treatment for women in the workplace, our work is still not done. This bill continues our progress by creating more opportunities for women and their families. Nearly 7.5 million of America's poverty-stricken children live in female-headed households. This bill will help those families rise out of poverty by ensuring the hard work of female-headed households is rewarded equally and fairly. You know, much has been said about this bill lining the pockets of trial lawyers. Let's not lose focus of what this bill is about. It is saying to women, if you have been wronged, if you have been discriminated against, you will have a fair day in court. So for yourselves, your wives, your sisters, your daughters, and the children of America, I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to vote yes on this important piece of legislation, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman from California, Mr. McKeon. Gentleman reserves the balance of his time.
How much time do we have left?
The gentleman from California, Mr. McKeon, has 15 minutes. The gentleman from California, Mr. Miller, has 11.5 minutes.
We'll reserve.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from California, Mr. Miller.
It's a pleasure to yield 2 minutes to the gentlewoman from California, Ms. Solis.
Ms. Solis is recognized for 2 minutes.